So what do you remember about Dad as a young Air Force?
Well, mainly when he was working at Topper, I'd go by and take the motorcycle out for a ride. And that's these pictures that I have here. Um,
So was he a real outgoing, loud, talkative guy, or how would you say his demeanor was?
I don't think he was disliked by anyone.
Yeah.
Everybody seemed to, we all got along well together.
Yeah.
Bought 57 Ford. I got a four-door sedan, and he bought the 57 Ford Ranchero to haul this motorcycle around in. But when he got it, found it wouldn't fit in the back of the Ranchero.
No
It was
kidding.
too big.
Oh.
So for some reason, he drove it back to New York and left it there. And one year when I was going back home on leave to New Jersey, he asked me to stop by at the place in Rochester, pick up the motorcycle and bring it back to him. So he had some kind of a hitch made and put it on the back of my car, and I went up there and took the front wheel off and hooked it on the back of the car and drove it back to Topeka for him.
I thought Bob was sitting out there. How's it going today?
Good.
And like I said, I don't remember when he left Topeka, because he worked at the Topper, and then he went to work for McDonald's. One of the first McDonald's that I ever remember.
Mm-hmm.
And he worked there for a while, and then I kind of lost track of him.
Right. You mentioned he seemed to be kind of a quiet guy.
Yeah, he wasn't boisterous or, wasn't much into practical jokes or anything like that.
Right.
He was just there and just a good friend.
Right. Yeah. He's a hard worker.
Yeah, because like I said, when he wasn't out at the base, he was working at the Topper.
Right.
I do remember he bought a house with a garage, and I used to go over and use his garage during the winter and when he was at work and polish my car inside the garage.
Yeah. Where was this?
In Topeka.
Okay.
Yeah. So you were born in Topeka.
Yes.
What age were you when you left there?
Left Kansas. I think 18 or 19.
Oh, geez.
Mm-hmm.
They were a long time then.
Yeah.
Well, I was there for 10 years. And then I got reassigned to California.
I think you knew my mother, Wilma.
Willie?
Yep.
Yes, I knew Willie. And your dad took me to see her, your sister, one year when I was up there. I went up there to work in the shop for a little while, learn how to do golf clubs.
Oh yeah. Good.
And he took me by your sister's house, and when she walked out to the car, I said, "Good grief, she looks just like Willie."
Yeah. Yeah.
And he says, he couldn't believe it. I said, "You got to remember, my pictures of Willie are 50 years old."
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I spent 2 or 3 days up there and at the golf shop with him. Learned a few things about putting golf clubs together, and
Okay.
I still have set of golf clubs in the back of my pickup truck.
Oh, really?
Barracudas.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's what I use. Try to use them every Thursday.
Do you? They still work, huh?
Yep. Not as good as they used to, but that's,
Right.
I'm not as good as I used
Yeah.
to.
So most of your the time in the military was in Topeka. That's when you
Yeah,
hung out with Dad the most. When you were with him,
Yeah.
you guys were in Topeka.
Yep.
So you've known him for a long time.
Probably since about 1954.
Wow.
I don't remember how I came across him again after all those years.
I think Linda found. Let's see. I don't know. Linda found your phone number or something. When they moved here, maybe.
Well, no.
No.
I did a lot of phone searching for people we knew, and I may have come across it that way.
Okay.
But on the computer.
Right.
But when they were searching for a house here, he'd call me occasionally and tell me he wanted me to go by and look at a particular house.
Yeah.
I looked at 2 or 3 of them here for him, and before they decided which one to buy.
Right.
And I was sitting in there thinking that one of them that I looked at had a lavatory in the bedroom where he is now,
Mm-hmm.
in the corner. And I thought this was the house but apparently it was a different one.
Right. I saw a picture of your son in the side bags of his old Harley.
Yeah.
Did you have a motorcycle too?
No.
No.
No, and I had an in with a car dealership out there in Topeka, and this Harley showed up on the lot there, and I told your dad about it, and so I went and I got the motorcycle and drove it out to the topper one time for him so he could look at it, and he decided to buy it. I don't think he knew how to ride at that time, but
Oh yeah. You bought it anyway, huh?
bought it anyway. And I have other pictures of him on their wedding day when they were getting ready to take off on their honeymoon out by the bike. Had probably a good picture of the bike there.
Yeah.
But one of the other guys, another biker, while they were in changing clothes, he took the distributor cap off and put a little twig in the points.
Oh really?
And your dad came out and pumped the old Harley, and it wouldn't start, of course.
Oh yeah.
But after a while, we took the thing out and it cranked right up.
Yeah. He was probably all frustrated about that.
Yeah.
Somebody playing a practical joke on him. Yeah, I was looking through his papers and I saw a speeding ticket he got in Pennsylvania, and I said, "What's this for?" He said he was doing 89 with my mother on the back of the Harley going through Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
No helmets.
Yeah. Yeah, they rode that thing on the honeymoon from Topeka back to Rochester, I guess.
Right. Wow, that's a long way to go.
Oh, yeah.
Where are you originally from?
New Jersey.
New Jersey. Okay.
Yep.
So you met him when you both got stationed in Topeka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were both in the same career field when we started out there in Topeka, but somewhere along the line, your dad transferred over to another shop working on the autopilots on the B-47s.
So his job there and yours was the you were mechanics on the B-47s, the navigation system or something like that.
Yeah, we were in bomb nav, as it's called.
Okay.
There's a bombing system and navigation,
Right.
airborne radar, and so that's what he was trained in.
Yeah. After that, he seemed to navigate into businesses of one sort or another, restaurants or baseball or McDonald's career. He was a good business manager, I guess you would say.
You know, all that baseball stuff I had no knowledge of until
Right.
I got back to him again.
He even to this day he thinks the B-47 is the best plane they ever made. He was in love with that plane.
Yeah, we loved him, but one of my golfing buddies used to fly him, and they were pretty dangerous airplanes to fly.
They were.
Yeah, and we didn't think about that when we were flying on them. You know,
Yeah.
we were just flying.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I thank you for coming here every day. Like clockwork, you're here every morning to see him. I appreciate that.
I guess it's about time for me to head up the road again.